Ms. Garza, welcome, and we appreciate the time. I want to ask you about a lot of the things you advocate for, like legalizing cannabis, immigration, the border, things like that. Those things would likely require legislative action. What do you think an attorney general, if elected, could do to impact those issues?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you for having me. An attorney general has the ability to advocate and use the power of the office to ensure that we go in the right direction. The attorney general can issue opinions, can advocate, as I mentioned, and litigate to further some of these issues that are important to Texans.
One of the other things that you're talking about putting a stop to is the border wall that Governor Abbott is putting together, and Operation Lone Star, which we've heard National Guard soldiers saying that there's no real mission down there and they're having a lot of issues on that. Exactly how, though, would you put a stop to all this as Attorney General?
Look, I'm from the Rio Grande Valley. I'm the only candidate on the Democratic side that is from the border region. I know the region very intimately. I've practiced immigration law. I've worked with children, hundreds of children and families in the issue of immigration. I recognize that these programs that we've got, the Operation Lone Star, building the border wall, are not helpful. They're failures. We experience a lot of flooding in South Texas, and the border wall would exacerbate those issues in addition to just being wasteful. So as Attorney General, I would advocate for a more humane immigration system based on my knowledge and experience in working on these issues.
Let's say you win the primary and advance on to the November election. Paxton, as you know, is loaded with cash in comparison to Democrats. He has, I think $7.5 million now. The GOP is outraising Dems 3-1. We saw a poll the other day that shows that Abbott is 10 points ahead of Beto at the top of the ticket. How do you compete against that?
Look, we have an opportunity to unseat him because he only won by 0.6 back in 2018. The demographics of the state have changed significantly over the last 4 years, and Texans are responding to that. I think it's time that we have representation that understands the plight of Texas families, and because Ken Paxton doesn't. And I believe that what I've been able to accomplish in the last 3 months in terms of building a broad coalition of folks across the state, folks across the nation, including Emily's List and Latino Victory Fund, and all of these national organizations that are paying attention to Texas and this race in particular, I know that we can take him on and we can beat him.
If elected, first day on the job, what's your priority?
I mean, there's a lot of cleanup we've got to do, but I really want to make sure that we take it back to basics and that we focus on improving the lives of Texas families. And so that means, letting go of litigation, pulling out of litigation that has been harmful, and ensuring that we build a better access to civil rights. Voting rights is going to be a big priority of mine, so dismantling his voter integrity unit, which is really a means of suppression, is going to be one of the first things I would like to do, and really building up a real civil rights division that has subdivisions that address different issues that Texans are facing. So, disability rights, LGBTQ rights, reproductive rights, and really attacking all of those things, in addition to protecting consumer protection and looking into exactly what happened with our power grid and holding people accountable.
Mrs. Garza, we appreciate the time. Good luck to you.
Thank you.